Mr. Alexander, we need you up in 30 seconds. Flex? Flex?
Yo!
Hey, Flex,
Yo!
we need you up.
What?
Show's about to start.
Hey, yo, listen, man. I'm trying to take these Browns to the Super Bowl, and that's the only way they're gonna get there, all right? Give me a minute, man. I gotta feed the sharks, all right? I'll be out in a minute.
Tonight on Access TV, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Matt McLowry, Taylor Tomlinson, Tanile Joachim, Bill Dawes. This week's host, Flex Alexander. Gotham Comedy Live. All happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Flex Alexander!
Welcome to Gotham Comedy Live! Come on, y'all! Yeah! Great to be home in New York City. So happy to be here, y'all. So happy to be here, man. I really am. Because I would be taking a nap right now. Yes, because I hit 45 in April. Yes, 45. Any 40s in here? 40s, 40s? What happens when you get to your 40s? What happens? Shit changes, don't it? It changes, don't it? You ever walk in a room to go get something, and you get in the room, and you forget what you went to go get? And then you go back to the spot that you was previously in, like it's going to magically help you remember. You walk in the room like, what did I come in here to get? Oh, hold on. Oh, shit, my drawers. And why is it when you're driving down the street, you get lost, you turn the radio down? Is somebody on the radio giving you bad directions? Getting old is a trip, man. It's a trip. I have kids. Got a 14-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son. Yes, yes, yes. My daughter, man, she's got boobs and shit. I'm just, I don't like it. See, I lost my virginity at 13. Yeah, I'm still looking for my babysitter. I'm still looking for her. I just realized I was traumatized. I just realized that. But it's tough, man, watching your baby girl grow, man. It really, really is, man. And see, I was there for her when she stepped into womanhood, when she had her first period. Yes, my wife wasn't there. I was there. I didn't know what to do. I was running the house, trying to find wet naps. I grabbed Bounty because I heard it's the quicker picker-upper. I went to the supermarket. I was like, yo, y'all got Disney maxi pads? The ones from Frozen. Let it flow, let it flow. It's tough, man. It really, really is tough watching my daughter grow, man. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. But, you know, it happens, man. My son is 11 years old, man. I'm just so happy to see him grow, man. Positive young kid. You know, we got a close relationship. We talk all the time. He's like, Dad, I'm growing hair down there. I'm like, yes, that's good. That's going to happen. He's like, Dad, I got a crush on this girl in my class. I'm like, okay, well, what do you feel like? You get a little lightheaded? He said, yeah. So your stomach feel funny? He said, yeah. I said, your knees get weak? He said, yeah. I said, that's called a boner, my son. And that's going to happen probably for the rest of your life. We sitting there watching TV, a Viagra commercial came on. He was like, Dad, you can have an erection for more than 4 hours. I said, only at your age, son. Only. I'm well past that. I might give you one good one. It'll be really good. I ended up taking my daughter to the doctor. She was coughing and all that stuff, and I took her to the doctor, and I was like, hey, what's going on? And they tested her, and the doctor said, I just got to tell you, sir, your daughter is extremely allergic to nuts. I was like, yes! Is there anything you can put in that shot that will last for about 45 years? Can you do that? When you're really getting old, you know it when it's time to get the prostate checked. Yeah, fellas, come on, Lou, come on, Kev. I know you got the magic finger. I know you got the magic finger. It's okay. It's not an enjoyable experience, but it has to happen. See, my doctor, he's always so happy to see me come to his office. Pause. He's always so excited, man. He's always cracking jokes. He's like, don't worry, I have very small finger. Please tell your wife I will be very gentle. Don't worry, I will not rupture the chocolate starfish. Yeah. Think about that one. And he's always trying to talk his Zen talk to me. Always Zen talk. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax. I said, if I breathe and relax anymore, I'm gonna shit on your finger. You really know it, man, when you go to the gym. You ever go to the gym, fellas, and you walk around, dudes are just walking around naked, and they really shouldn't be. And they want to talk to you. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good, man. Come on, son. Come on, come on. And there's always that one dude with his leg up for like 40 minutes drying the same spot. Balls to the floor, like 2 pool balls in a sock. Like yeah, remember Kabangers? Kabangers on the left, Kabangers on the right. I'm like, is that my destiny? Is that what I'm headed for? See, because women, you guys have something that help you. You have this exercise called Kegels. Right, ladies? You know, come on, don't act like y'all don't know about Kegels. Yeah. Fellas, we need something, right? We need something to tighten us up. Like some nut push-ups. Some ball jumping jacks. We need something, man. You know, they've had, what's that exercise tape this guy, Sean T, has? It's called Insanity. Right? Yeah, we gotta have our own called Ball Sanity. It's like, jigga jigga joo, jigga jigga joo, jigga jigga joo. Never let those balls hit the floor again. We have to, man. We need that. We need that. Getting old is a trip, man. Getting old is a trip. And see, I've been married 15 years. 15 years, yes. What happens the longer you're together? Things change. Remember when you first get together? You have sex all the time. I mean, you're chasing each other down. No matter where you are, you having sex. It don't matter. You know, you get older, things change, kids get in the way, things change. You're like, damn, you have to do that. You have to keep the same thing going when you got the person. You have to. The only thing we ever argue about, man, is all right, I have to say this. Wifey's gonna be mad. You know my wife, Shanice? Shanice? No, she's not here, thank God. She is not here, thank God. But you know, the longer you've been together and you make love, the less clothes you take off. All right? You like, look, I'm just gonna pull these down to right here. Like, just flip over. Nigga, just flip over. Can you at least take your socks off? Come on. And the only time we ever argue is to see who's gonna go get the warm rag. Like, you know this boy's like, hurry up! Hurry up, it's dripping! It's dripping on the sheets! It's a 500 thread count! It better not be cold, you play too much! She is gonna kill me. Caitlyn Jenner in the news. Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner. Look, my thing is like, hey, man, do your thing. Hey, do your thing. I'm not mad at you, you know, but we got more important things going on in this world, I think, than to sit down for an hour and talk about that. You know, I personally do. We got more hunger and homelessness and crime and all these things, and it just bothers me a little bit, you know, because we could have put that time into something else. He's the one getting over, because he's going to get Father's Day and Mother's Day. I heard he's gonna have a sit down again. He's gonna have another interview with his cat because his cat wants to be a dog. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad. That was so bad. That was so bad. That was an oxymoron. I was like handicap parking at church. I'm sorry. Did I say that? Did I say? Shouldn't they be healed? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But hey, I am so happy to be here. We got a great show for y'all tonight. Yeah, we got a great show for y'all tonight. So I want y'all to keep it locked right here at Gotham Comedy Live.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Matt McLaury is taking the stage when we return. And stick around later tonight for Flex Alexander when he takes the stage.
Engagement's really interesting, isn't it? People get engaged, women get engaged, they always have a checklist, right? They're always like, I wonder if he likes his mother. I wonder if he gets along with animals. I wonder if he has a good HMO. Men also have a checklist. I wonder if she'll give me a BJ. I wonder if he likes creme brulee. I wonder if he likes the Mindy Project. I wonder if he has an account at Barney's.
wonder if she'll give me a BJ tonight.
Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
This next comedian has a new album called Uncomfortable. Give it up for the comedy of Mr. Matt McLaurin!
Hi. I was having a bad day earlier. Let me ask you guys a question. Is it a bad sign when you wake up in the morning contemplating suicide and your horoscope tells you your new idea is solid? Is that problematic? I'm 32. I don't have any kids. I like kids. I just don't like how people my age, they give their kids last names for first names. Yeah. I have a friend who had 3 kids. She named them McKenna, Hunter, and Finley. Those aren't babies. That's a law firm. That's ridiculous. Not married. I don't like weddings. I was at that store Yankee Candle the other day where they sell the scented candles like Clean Cotton and Autumn Breeze. Then when they're called Wedding Day. Yeah. If you want to smell a wedding day, don't buy a candle. Yeah, light 25 grand on fire. Then watch your cousin throw up on it. That smells like things I've been a part of. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bitter, though, because I'm not married. I feel like I'm married, though. I'll tell you why. I have a dog. It's a beagle. Yeah. Yeah, it has those sad eyes, so even though I don't have a wife, I do live with somebody who always looks at me like they're disappointed. Yeah. But never tells me why. And we don't have sex anymore, you know? It's just the worst. The spark is gone. Some of these are just jokes. I've never been to Yankee Candle. I've been to Kmart. Have you ever been inside that place? Yeah, it's like Target with AIDS. It's the worst. It's just, I'm sorry, there's not a better way to say that. I tried. Yeah. Picture Walmart if they sold their floor buffer for drug money. I read recently because of the economy, Kmart was in danger of going out of business, and that blew me away, because if you've been inside a Kmart, looks like they went out of business 15 fucking years ago. There's nobody's in there, nobody works there. All they have is old shit like half-eaten bags of Cheetos with clips on them. And then there's movies like Rambo 2 on VHS. The slogan ought to be Kmart. We've given up as much as the people who shop here. I'm sorry. I don't feel like a shopper when I'm in there. I feel like an archaeologist, you know, like I'm exploring ruins. Honey, it's a box of Crystal Pepsi. What a find. Hey, we should get a case of this. Yeah, there's a coupon for a free Ace of Base cassette. Says it's redeemable at Circuit City. Because none of those things are around anymore. Yeah. I don't know. You guys are a nice audience. I'm a bit of a different guy. I'm bad with women. It's not that I'm a bad-looking guy. I think I'm a good-looking guy. I just have dark circles around my eyes. I'm extremely pale. So I look like a good-looking guy, just a good-looking guy who died 2 hours ago. I like when people laugh even though it hurts my feelings. Very, very shy. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when I was a little kid. You guys heard of this? Yeah. Defined by a few distinct criteria, like poor eye contact. There's a lack of empathy, which I don't really give a shit about. There's intense focus, extremely narrow interest. The doctor said I'd do well in school if they got me focused on learning. That would have worked in theory, but my parents were never able to find a school where I could major in WWF with a minor in Ninja Turtles. It's a shame. I could have graduated Soma Cowabunga, which would have been... I'm a comedian with Asperger's. It's hard. I recently did a college showcase where my agent said to me beforehand, you need to talk about your Asperger's on stage to make yourself stand out from the other comedians who are going to be there. I'm like, really think that's such a good idea? He's basically saying, hey, you know that thing that you and 92% of mass shooters also have? You should talk about it so you get invited to colleges. Thank you. So anyway, I saw a fat guy today because I live in America and I was outside with my eyes open. Yeah. He had a WWJD bracelet on and was like, I was like, what would Jesus do? I'm like, I don't know, crunches? Have a healthy piece of fish, share it with everybody. That was my recollection of the good book. Yeah, I'm religious, but I'm not homophobic. I'm Catholic, but I'm open-minded, you know? As far as I'm concerned, whatever you do in your bedroom is fine, as long as you're ashamed of it. That's none of my business. It's between you and the devil. I don't know. I feel gay sometimes. Like, let me explain. I like women, I just don't watch sports. When you tell other guys you don't watch sports, they look at you like you took a dick out of your mouth to say it. It's like... Yeah. Look at you like they just saw the Village people use you like a surge protector. It's just... Hey, who do you think's going to be in the Super Bowl this year? I don't know. I'm not really a big football fan, you know? I'm not a big football fan. I'd rather watch a movie, maybe read a good book. I really think athletes are just kind of crybabies with bad attitudes. I really think we ought to take all that money they make and give it to our teachers, you know, because they're the real heroes in our society. They're the ones who make all the difference. That's all I'm trying to say. Thank you guys so much. My name's Matt McClowery. That's my time. I'm on Facebook.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Taylor Tomlinson is taking the stage when we return.
This young lady was a finalist on Last Comic Standing. Please give it up for Taylor Tomlinson.
Man, what is up? Hey! Hey! You guys are awesome. This is great. Oh, man, how are you? Great. Is it okay that I asked you? Oh, okay. Yeah, your eyes got real big, like you're an animal that peed in the house. You're like, I just peed on everything. I don't know. It's okay. It's over. You did great. I promise. It's all right. I don't like it when strangers talk to me either. Like, I don't, especially when they get too intrusive. Like, I went to the grocery store last week. Lady behind the counter asked me how I'm doing. I'm like, pretty good. End of conversation. Ring up my stuff, peasant, right? I'm not wearing a name tag. We're not the same, all right? She goes, no, leans over the counter, grabs my elbow, looks me right in the eye, and just goes, no. How you doing? I started crying. I told her everything. You can't do that to people. Same situation. I went to CVS this morning to get some personal items, fill in the blank, sweater, and the lady behind the counter there goes, oh, looks like someone's having a little bit of a lady problem. I'm like, yep, and you work at CVS. Looks like nobody's life's going according to plan, Brenda. I just moved recently. moved in with a new roommate. It's not working out. We're not compatible whatsoever. Found out she does yoga in her free time. She came downstairs the other morning. She's like, namaste. I'm like, Mufasa, whore. We're not friends. This right here is over. I asked her what her favorite foods were the other day. You know what she said? Cranberries, blueberries, and almonds. I'm like, dude, those are ingredients. Who hurt you? She wants us to like eat dinner together and stuff. She's all social. I don't do that. I eat alone because that's when you find out what you're capable of. Yeah, I like to black out, enjoy my meal, come to, assess the carnage, all right? Like, is this marinara or blood? What did I do last night? Some of you aren't laughing. You need to eat a midnight burrito over the sink, stop halfway through, look in a mirror. That's your soul, okay? That's what you look like in here. We're just very different people, her and I. Like, we have very different goals for our lives. Like, she wants to, like, be married and have kids, and I want to be happy and have dreams. Like, we're just different stuff. And that's not to say, married people, that I don't want to be married. I do. Like, sometimes I think I'm ready to be married. I feel that void, that emptiness, but then I eat bread, and I feel so much better. You gotta be so careful. So many people get married before they're ready. I recently went to a wedding. The two people getting married were way too young. I know they were too young because they had 30 people in their bridal party. 30. Yeah, do you know any adults with that many friends? No, real adults have to struggle to think of a second emergency contact. Yeah. Real adults leave couches on the street instead of asking for a favor when they move. Real adults invented Uber because there was no one to drive them to the airport. It's lonely out there. I have friends now, they're like having babies and stuff. I just met a friend of mine's new baby. Newish, it's like 4. I just haven't been interested up until now. Some people think life begins at birth or conception. I think it begins at potty training. Learn some skills. I'll learn your name, Lindsay. All right? Met this kid, was not on board. You guys ever meet a kid that sucks so bad you stop recycling for a couple weeks? You're like, I hope the sun blows up on you, Junior. You are the worst. My least favorite type of kid, those babies that wave at you from strollers. Just the arrogance of it. The entitlement, you know, just hi. 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 Don't engage with them, that's a trap, all right? You know what's gonna happen every single time? Hi. 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 Hi, sweetie, how are you? You know why they laugh? Because they just wasted your time. That would be like me walking up to a French person and being like, bonjour. They get excited, start talking to me in French, and I just go, ha ha! And then a bigger person wheels me away in a carriage. I had really overprotective parents growing up. Anybody else? Kind of overprotective? Couple people. Everybody else just had cool hippie moms with hair tied to her ankles, I guess. Just opening the door wide every morning like, kiss the sky, chrysanthemum. We'll see you at dusk. Everything you do is correct. My parents were very overprotective, very overprotective. They encouraged us growing up to abstain from drugs and alcohol and sex and enjoyment. And really took that to heart. People don't realize how scary that is. Like, I never did anything. I've never been drunk. I never did any drugs. Somebody offered me weed in high school once, and they were like, Taylor, just try it, okay? It will open your eyes. I'm like, yours are half closed. Doesn't really check out, does it, Brad? And I'm glad they raised me like that, but as a result, like, I'm a little stunted in certain ways. Like, I didn't really date in high school, so, like, as an adult, I'm pretty bad at it. Like, I get too defensive. I went on a date with a guy once who told me I was hard to read. I'm like, maybe you're dyslexic. Got real, man. I ignore red flags when I am in a relationship for, like, a really long time. My last boyfriend and I broke up because he used to do this weird thing where he would tell me when other women hit on him. Like, he'd go out of his way to just be like, oh, babe, I just want to let you know, girl at Starbucks gave me your number. I'm like, what do you want me to say to that, man? You want me to fist bump you? Like, nice, bro. Haha, get it. You want me to turn into Batman? Like, where is she? He's like, no, I love you. That's why I'm telling you this, because I love you. I want to be honest with you. I'm like, no, it's not. You want me to know that you turned down the option of other people today. You want points for not cheating on me. Like I'm supposed to swoon, right? Like, oh my God, babe. You honored the most basic term of our agreement. Thank you so much. This is like a Taylor Swift song. You will never impress a woman with your fidelity, guys. Never in a million years. You turned down the option of other people today. Congratulations. We're women. We have that option all the time. Yeah. Do you know how easy it is? Do you know how easy it is for us to drum up business? All we gotta do is raise our hand in a Walmart or uncross our legs in a Denny's, and we are open for business. Just bam, grand slam right here, fellas. Line it up. I'm Taylor Thompson. Thank you guys so much.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Tanile Jokin is taking the stage when we return.
I don't call them ISIS, I call them is. And I ain't fucking with your motherfucker. They are crazy. They rob the town, rape all the women, and they cut people's heads off. Y'all see that shit? You see the people getting their fucking head cut off. You see how sad they are. They don't even, sitting there looking straight out. If that was me, I'm about to get my fucking head cut off. Help! 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 They be trying to cut my head off. I be ducking like a motherfucker. Be still. Fuck you!
Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs right now.
You've seen this brother on Good Day New York on Fox 5. Give it up, y'all. Give it up, y'all. For Tanile Jokin.
All right. Thank you. Stop it. It's nice to be here. I live in New York. I like it. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not one of those people like, New York is the greatest. It's magical. No, it's not. It's a very stressful and expensive place. You pay an illegal amount of money to live like a peasant, and you act like it's normal. If you're not making 6 figures in New York, you're basically a peasant with a Metro card. That's what you are. That's all it is. The Big Apple, that's what we call it. Why? New York is nothing like an apple. An apple is a sweet and a healthy fruit. It's good for you. New York is none of those things. I've never picked up an apple and thought, why does this apple smell like piss? Why is the homeless guy jerking off in my apple? This isn't what I signed up for. I take the subway all the time in New York. You have to. That's a big part of it. But it's filthy. It's one of the filthiest places you can be in America because there's so many people in it every day. Every time I come out of the subway, I feel like I made it. I do. Like my immune system gets stronger every day because I take the subway. I'm just dodging diarrhea and syphilis. Every day. You gotta be a strong person to live in New York. You have to be. So here's something I do not understand. How does somebody live here every day? You take the subway every day, and that same person is also allergic to gluten. That blows my mind. I don't get it. You are literally sitting on vomit and disease every day, but somehow bread can kill you? Are you too delicate for a biscuit, you weak piece of garbage? You're not gonna make it. Move to Kentucky. This isn't for you. How can you be allergic to bread? I don't get that. That means you've been rich your whole life. That's what it means. Because bread is poor people's chocolate. That's what bread is. When you pour, bread is what you use to fill the hole in your soul. That's what you do. That's what bread is. That's such a first world problem to have. I can't eat bread. I'm from a third world country. I'm used to real problems. I am. Here's a real problem. Some kid has deadly diarrhea. His dad has to take him to a hospital, but there's no car, so they rent a donkey, but it takes forever because the donkey also has diarrhea and they don't make it. They don't. That's the thing. That's a real problem. You know what an American problem is? I'm an emotional eater. I eat my feelings. It's a problem that I have. It's a big problem in my community. When I get sad, I get fat. That's the thing. Do you even realize what that means? If you're an emotional eater, that means you have so much food. You have food for specific feelings. You have sadness food, you have anxiety food, you have Game of Thrones is over food. You have so much food. So, oh my God, Jon Snow is dead. I don't know what to eat. It's over. You have food for everything. Somebody breaks up with you, it's cupcake day. Your life is amazing. What are you complaining about? You remember food? The thing we used to use for survival, remember that? You're using food as a coping mechanism. You are coping with food. Some people in other places have to cope with not having food. You know how they do it? By dying, because that's what you do when there's no food. So, oh my God, what happened to him? He's dead. He's an emotional starver. He's a huge... He starves to death like a bitch. He keeps dying. That's what he does. I've been living here for 7 years, and I have a white friend. I took one for the team. That's what you do it. You learn very subtle things about race. I was talking to my friend, and this is what he said to me. He goes, hey, man, I just moved to Brooklyn, and I found out that I'm white. He's like, what the hell does that mean? What do you think you were before you moved to Brooklyn? And he goes, I always thought I was raceless. And I was like, that is the whitest thing you have ever said to me. That is the most Caucasian statement I've ever heard. Of course you feel raceless, Chad. Of course you do. You're a young white man in America. You got a VIP seat to life. A white person in America saying they feel raceless, that's like a lion walking in the jungle going, I feel really safe in here. I don't know what these gazelles are afraid of. No one is trying to eat me. I'm a big fan of offline dating. I like that. I like talking to people. That's what I like. People don't do that anymore. We're losing that skill. I have a friend who's 32 years old and is still a virgin, which is sad. But what's even sadder is he drives a BMW. That's a waste of a BMW. How can you not get laid with a BMW? That's the only reason they make BMWs. How can you not get laid with a BMW? In Haiti, there's villages where if you have shoes, you can get all the pussy in town. Just shoes. Have your feet covered by something. You in there. That's how it goes. Like you walk in a village with some jellies, you fuck everybody. That's how amazing. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm Denial.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Bill Dawes is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs right now.
Come on, let's keep it going, let's keep it going. This next gentleman is a 3-time Broadway veteran. Give it up for the comedy of Mr. Bill Dawes. Give it up.
Hey! Yeah, 3-time Broadway veteran. Anyone see me on Broadway? That's why I'm here tonight. Who gives a shit about theater, right? I do plays. No one cares. It's definitely not a panty dropper. It really isn't. But people from back home in Virginia, they're so ignorant. I always hear all drunk, like, ugh, you must get a lot of pussy doing Broadway. You must get a lot of pussy doing Broadway. I'm always like, ugh, not really, Mom. Why are you drunk? Well, I got some good news. I got asked out on a date by a girl. Round of who gives a shit for that, yeah? She asked me out to the sushi restaurant. I showed up early, wearing a blazer like a dick. I was all excited. I needed it for my self-esteem because I'd been dumped recently, like 4 years ago. Anyone here been dumped before? A few of you. The rest of you guys are all fucking undefeated in relationships. That's cool. And I was at the sushi, and I was wondering, like, why is this the first time I've been asked out on a dinner date by a girl? I'm not saying I'm a catch. No, I know I'm not, because I was reading Cosmo magazine the other day. Fuck you, I was at the dentist. It didn't have highlights. And, but on the cover of Cosmo was an article, what women want in a man. Ladies, what do you think the number one thing a woman wants in a man, according to Cosmo? What do you think it is, ladies? Jesus Christ. Someone said money over there. How about someone who's not a whore? Anyone want to... All right, maybe that's true. According to Cosmo, the number one thing a woman wants in a man is a sense of humor. Bam. And then they had a list of jobs they want their man to have, and none of those fucking jobs was stand-up comedian. Because according to Cosmo, women want a funny doctor. Or a hilarious lawyer, a silly CO cracks fart jokes. Hey. I think a funny doctor would be weird. Imagine that. Hey, Bob, have your test results back. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ebola. Ebola who? A bowl of chicken noodle soup ought to help you, Bob. You got a cold, Bob. Get the fuck out, Bob. You got a cold. No, please don't applaud that. I'm a professional comic. I told a fucking knock-knock joke. You know how much weed I had to smoke to figure that fucking joke out, by the way? A lot. I got prescription medical marijuana. Anyone else? Just me? No, I need it, though, for real, because I have a couple broken dreams. Mostly my parents' dreams. Anyone else a disappointment to their parents? You guys are all undefeated in relationships. That's cool. I have two older brothers, I swear to God, and they're both doctors, right? And they're both married. And they both married doctors just to be fucking assholes. Hanging out with my family. This is my dad's intro every time I'm at a family function. Oh, have you met my family yet? This is Dr. Dawes, Dr. Dawes, Dr. Dawes, Dr. Dawes. Fucking Bill. He's single, lives alone, pushing 40. No, he's not retarded. Then everyone talks to me like I'm retarded. So, Bill, you live in New York, huh? Yeah? Yeah, that's nice. Oh, you do theater, really? Yeah. Do you like candy? I'm always like, yeah, I do. So, all right, I might be a little retarded, whatever, but I still feel like I should have been asked out on a dinner date before this time in my life. Now I'm at the sushi restaurant. I'm getting pissed. Because listen, I've had sex with women before. I have. I mean, not for free. Because you don't have to pay for Apple TVs and shit. But what does that mean that a woman will take me in, but she won't take me out? She'll play, but she won't pay. She'll have sex, she won't pick up checks. That's fucked up. Yeah. It means women get very selective in their feminism. Very selective. You tell a woman, equal work, equal pay. Yes, all women. Vote for Hillary. Yes, all women. Pay for your own drinks. Wait, time out. Wait, no. Mm-mm. No. That's not very romantic, Bill. What about romance? Don't you believe in romance? Fucking no, I don't. It's not real. It's a marketing ploy. You think it's real? In those movies, you had me at hello. If you have a girl at hello, you're getting chlamydia, okay? That's a fact. And just because I don't believe in romance doesn't mean I'm a bad guy. I'm a gentleman. I'm chivalrous. I hold the door open for bitches and stuff. But let me tell you something. Ladies, these are jokes. We don't pay because of romance. We pay for power and control. The more control we want, the more money we spend. We've created this vicious circle in society where the hotter a woman is or thinks she is, the less she's going to pay for shit. Like a 7 will pay for dinner occasionally. An 8 won't even reach for a fucking purse. A 9 doesn't have a fucking purse. A 10 has a vague idea of what money actually looks like. She knows there's a barter system set up so she can travel and take selfies. A 6 has a purse with 4 credit cards, 2 debit cards, a Walgreens card, a checkbook, a stack of coupons, a laser pointer for a cat, a coin purse with a Sacagawea coin, breath mints, makeup, more makeup, a rape whistle she's never going to use, and a scrunchie to give blowjobs, because that's how a 6 stays in the game. All right? You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. We just met. I know you guys are thinking. You're thinking, Bill, what about a 5? Good question, audience. Good question. Here's the thing. As a woman, you can't be a 5. You're an automatic 6 points. Standard floor model, bare minimum as a woman, 6 points. You can't be a 5 as a woman. The only way you can be a woman and be a 5 is if you're like Caitlyn Jenner. Is pretty much... You know, a year ago, the punchline was Bruce Jenner. It fucking killed. I get it. Actually, I don't want to be too political. Someone from the transgender community approached me after a show. And she said, listen, Bill, if you're going to make fun of Caitlyn, she knows what she's been up to in the community. And I don't want to get too... But whatever. I wrote down some stuff. It's pretty amazing. She donated $100,000 to a safe house in New York. She visited a victim of a hate crime in the hospital. She's going to speak at the UN next month, and she's helping draft a bill for equal rights. She's helping for the Senate. Did you guys hear about this? Did you hear about it? No? Yeah, because it didn't fucking happen, guys, okay? She hasn't done shit. She is a Kardashian. She hasn't even saved a gay kitten from a tree. Everyone says she's so brave, posed on the cover of Vanity Fair in her Leica onesie and high heels. Really, how is that brave? She is a 65-year-old woman. She is a senior citizen. It would have been brave if she posed on the cover of AARP. Instead of the outfit, maybe having mom jeans, a big sweatshirt covering her diabetes belly, a salt and pepper, let me talk to a manager haircut, Easy Spirit tennis shoes so she can power walk around the mall with her orange Julius looking for Beanie Babies. All right, so I'm at the sushi restaurant, right? That's what we were talking about, right? It's a good day, right? 2 hours. I see the waiter with the bill. He just starts beelining to me, and I'm looking at her, and she's sitting there like, I'm an 8. And then the waiter basically puts a bill in my fucking face. I look at it, it looks like a goddamn home equity loan. Remember, she asked me out, so I go, hey, what's up? Aren't you going to pay for this? And she goes, you know what, Bill? It's our first date, and I'm old-fashioned. Can you believe it? I know. That's cool. I'm old-fashioned, too. So I slapped her for talking back. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Yay. Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Flex Alexander is taking the stage when we return.
Yeah, keep making noise. Yeah, make some noise, make some noise. Make some noise. Yeah. Y'all having a good time? Having a good time? That's all right. What? Okay, he's drunk. He's drunk. Freddy Krueger is drunk. He's Freddy. Yeah, he does. Don't he look like Freddy Krueger? I'm having such a great time, man. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. It's awesome. You know what? For me right now, I'm having an issue with technology, man. Technology is way too advanced. Our children are spoiled. They're all messed up. If you took somebody's phone right now, they probably couldn't remember 3 phone numbers. Think about it, because you just press the contact. That's it. Our kids will never, ever know the pain of dialing on a rotary phone. Never. They will never know the pain of having a big TV that doesn't work with the little one on top that does. They will never know the joy of ABC Schoolhouse Rock. They will never know the joy of the little girl. It would be great if I could skate a figure 8. Do you remember her? I wanted to go skate with her. They'll never understand the joy of that one piece you used to sit in front of the TV with the slippery bottom, and you run across the floor and it's like, shh, 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 shh. And in the hood, when you get 17, your mother cut that joint off and you wear it forever. Joint turned into knickers. They'll never understand. They'll never know the pain of your neighbor can beat your ass and take you to your parents and tell what you did. They won't. There's too much stuff going on. There's iPhones, this, iPhone, that, selfies and all that. I'm like, look, if you're gonna take a selfie, at least clean your bathroom. I can see it in the reflection. All right, hey everybody, we're gonna bring up the comics right now. All your comics tonight. Come on, give them a hand. Give them a hand, give them a hand. Come on, make them feel love, let them feel the love, let them feel the love. We got Matt McLaury, Taylor Tomlinson, Tanayo Joe Kim, and Bill Dawes, y'all. Keep your heads going. Thank you so much. Gotham Comedy Live. Thank you, New York. Thank you. Yes.